timing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the damning distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make.
Turning it on. The 20. And the immediate defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, South Carolina. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you're handing the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tar Heels offense will get the ball for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust in his team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national. And they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Hubbard's team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the play.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. From the gun on third down. Throwing right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got. It's so nice to see the defenders squeeze that takes a lot of times. Great position to sit there and make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Oh, that's a big call. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
The North Carolina offense returns started. Need to put something together on this drive. Off-play action. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down. And the Tar Heels can play this second down in a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. We mentioned a number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left. Have to worry about those who have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They've got some key guys that had success in their programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now bringing it back. Got enough for the first. He's mounted up 76 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they do it. Incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight when they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of how the fans are.
And the down he goes to the 38. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead of 14.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Connection to the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now a throw. Tag out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15. First and 10 from the 14. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Floats it out in space. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They will have to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Gonna look downfield again.
Something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in. Great start. Keep chipping away.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make And they wanted it all on an incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little.
And nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Gamecocks will follow their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt unit. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. It's Ali. He puts him in business across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He'll pull it down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Lost the throw on first down. They're sending no screen.
back there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get yards.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush. Back to the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built it in.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Got it in the middle of Ali. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Collins in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the game was begun, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Launched out of the pocket. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find the rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there. And because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
Looking downfield on first down. And he just had blocked it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Wants to go up top. Snap in the middle. It's brilliant. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Tar Heels come to the line on third and short. Trying to convert here. Throws for the tight end. Finds man on the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a...
Just 2 runs deep that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Oh, and he got it well. He just got rid of the football.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and going, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of the quarterback, better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, Dick. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys can take it to the bat.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they first stopped the back return at the 22. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. The official has offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Skips away from pressure. Pulls it in. He cannot get here. It'll be 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Down to 2 minutes to play. They'll take a timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds. Incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you have to find the right guy. Obviously, I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he had to through it, but not necessarily the middle of the field.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Now they'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and he never had a chance.
You want to make a guy physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in the pocket.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
It's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. Got some room there to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few and then pulls it out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half. We're going to try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? We're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Here comes the heat. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop it at 46. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the rim. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, you should just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Puts it up in the air. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lost a throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half.
By the tight end. Gain of 13. And that's good enough for a first down. Number 18.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime event.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the ballers on that offensive line.
second half with a run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. They got to keep that up here in the second half.
You want to have a lot of success on defense? Make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a problem.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he throws another interception. He's one of the night.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Fires to the big fella. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run over.
And a really good job by the QB from the accurate. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and shoot up some extra goals.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find the spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking your bookings, if that's man covers, the receiver staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start for the second half. Come out, not let them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Oh, and the Gamecocks will underway on fourth down. They'll get down and put a stop to this. They'll mark it at the 32. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's
Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They'll run play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. I'm trying to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right?
It's a seam wide open. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. Once he got some room, it was all
gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards through that box.
28, North Carolina, 17.
And he'll just take the lead of this drive starting at 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. And the pressure gets there. Down he goes at the 18.
Also 7 yards on
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are. If you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. It's reeled in, it's Lee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game. Split the ball out, get to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just split it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They've got to start showing some movement this year.
And this is some kind of belief in your kicker. They are sending him out there to try to get 3 from way downtown. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. North Carolina has it back in the Tar so pleased to send the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. 42 Slider. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the process just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Trying to give it enough body English, but he missed it. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
17.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. The defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Right back to it. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right out. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Going to work on second down. Red Tony still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Quarterback keeping the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is getting throttled right now inside Sanford Stadium, and frankly, it's been that way since the crowd started barking during the opening kick.
He'll start this drive firing. Snagged on the outside, it's Williams.
They're trailing by 32 to 4. We'll circle back. Big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on there. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's first the ball. There he goes. Defense got it, throw on the run. Touchdown, Gamecock.
They make a play, and this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Moves like this aren't tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. That's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Here's a hit. Catch in the middle. It's Ali. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts it down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the stage.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He just terrorizes quarterbacks. His 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double teaming.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team. Cover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And the completion just missed complete. And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
That's a fly deep downfield. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And the Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get them with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And they've got it down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their quarterback and say, why aren't you getting practice the first down? Why aren't you running your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks him 10 on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Moves it in. It's Ali.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want. Right? You've got the big leads, and you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ali. The offense will have to use its first time of the half.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. possessions late.
No, I love this play.
He gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Going to swing it on second down. Got a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Breaks it to the open. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he will step out of bounds. What a way to get the ball back to his offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. The offense will use his timeout and clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And their defense got him.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Going right to work up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run to the left. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
When they say play to the final whistle, this offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
17.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants